we're very excited by the fact that.
But I want,
Go on.
if you want something about the British markets, I want to see Joshua and Wilder now. If Tyson is not available, why not Joshua and Wilder?
Great fight.
Joshua against Wilder. Simon's alongside me, Your Excellency. What do you think of that? Anthony Joshua against Deontay Wilder. He's saying he would like to see that. Would you?
Yeah, I can understand why people would want to see it. I mean, I'd like to see Joshua fight someone like Bakoli. I think there's real jeopardy in that fight. I know we've got a bet on that, Spencer, and I don't want to lose that bet. But I'd like to see Joshua fighting someone that was at the front of their career. Potentially.
Yeah, can I answer, Simon?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we finished the deal with Bakoli against the Nigerian fighters, Gogba or something like this.
Ajogba, yeah.
Ajogba, yes, we finished it. They must do it because it is mandatory for the IBF.
For the IBF,
Then, after that, we are open to see Joshua also against Bakoli. I want to see this fight, right? I want to see it, but you know where I want to see it?
In Africa.
I want to see it in Africa, yeah.
And there you have it, guys. Turki Alashikh wanting Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. Okay. And, Turki is a revolutionary. He just, like, the things that he's doing, I mean, you could tell he's just fair. Because a lot of people, like I've said this just last week, that a lot of people, Tyson Fury announces retirement. Okay. But then at the same token, it's like, okay, well, the fight that we've wanted to see before even the Tyson-AJ fight was the AJ Wilder fight. Sure, Wilder's lost twice back-to-back, but Joshua's lost and Tyson Fury's lost back-to-back. And it didn't stop anyone from wanting to see AJ versus Tyson. Now, I know that's a British local brawl, okay, reckoning. But at the same time, those guys and those matchups supposed to have already happened. AJ and Fury and AJ and Wilder, okay, because we've seen Wilder and Fury. That's the only thing we've seen. We need these other two fights between these guys. We need to see those take place, right? And we know that Wilder's not going anywhere. He may have financial problems. I know he has personal problems. But at the same time, he's not retiring. He's not going anywhere. He got beat by Zhilei Zhang. Zhilei Zhang is fighting Aget Kabayel. That's the top of the totem pole. So Wilder just lost to him. Joshua just lost an upset loss to Daniel Dubois. So, why not see these fights? These fights, for the same reason people say they don't want to see them or why they shouldn't happen is the same reason why people are okaying other fights to happen. You see what I mean? And I think Turki Alashikh is saying, like, hey, why not have this fight since these guys are not retired? These guys are still in the business. And we know that was the projections before. So why not see these damn fights? You know what I mean? Let's let these fights happen. All these other fights are taking place regardless, because the IBF, they don't play and they're going to have their way. Okay. That's why we have a Ajogba versus Mark McCauley. And he didn't rule out what Simon said, like, hey, I would rather see him than McCauley. But he was like, yeah, well, why not have them both? We could have both of these fights. We don't have to have one, or the other. How about we having one and the other? So I think that's basically what he's saying. And then, these venues could work, especially if they come out victorious. So everybody will get their time to shine. Versus, that's one fight, or we got to have this fight over all fights, because guess what? That way that Simon Jordan was referring to, I'd rather see this fight. That's the old way. This is the new way. The Turki Alashikh Riyadh season way. Let's have them both. Let's have two fights. Let's have AJ fight Wilder, and if he gets past Wilder, let's have him fight Bakoli in Africa. Versus, we'd rather want to see this, or we're only going to get one or the other. And then that's what that's the shit that we're accustomed to back in the day. So then we'll still be asked out of a particular fight that could be the fight of the year or a very good matchup that we don't get a chance to see based on the politics of the old bullshit that we were accustomed to. You see what I mean? So I do think that Turki has a valid point. Let's see this fight before it's deader than dead. It's already, way past its time. You know what I mean? It's way past its time. But at the same time, what will be will be. Okay? And what could be is this damn fight still. Since they're still fighting, they're in the same era. They've both taken losses. They're no longer champions. So let's see this fight happen between the UK and the USA. You guys tell me what you think of Turki Alashikh wanting Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua this year. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.